so now it's time to dye the carpet. I'll explain that fire here in a second. So what you need is a bunch of this dye. It's called RHD dye or right dye. Black Azabach, Azabachi, whatever the hell it is. It's an all-purpose dye. You get these on Amazon. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 10 of them. All right, so you'll need 10 of these, a 55-gallon drum, a couple of buddies, and you'll need a bunch of salt. So I got 2 giant ass things of salt. Then you're going to take your Supra's carpet out, set it aside. We dug a hole, put a barbecue grate at the bottom, threw some charcoal on it. And the reason for that is because you have to get the water hot. And I didn't have a good way of heating up 55 gallons of water to 160 degrees or so. So we kind of improvised and used the 5-gallon drum here to make a fire. Then we'll pour the dye in with the salt. And from there, it's pretty simple. We'll drop the carpet in there, put the fire out, and it will just sit for 7 days. So next week we'll come back and we'll see what our carpet looks like. So right now it's like this nasty gray color. See if you can see it. It's kind of tough. It's dark outside, I know. Sorry. Time schedule. It's like a really nasty gray. It's a little stained here and there. When it comes out, it'll be nice and pitch black. So that's what we're going for. So yeah, anyway, RHD dye, it's black, 10 of these, and 2 things of salt, and a nice big drum. Okay, so we're kind of getting killed by the rain, but you have to shake these up. We poured the 2 things of salt in the water to help boil it up a little bit faster. And then we're gonna crack these open. Crack that open for me, sir. All right, and then we're gonna come over to our cauldron.
There's steam coming out from around the lid now.
Remove the top, please, sir.
You got a canopy?
Nope, the top of the...
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if that one was plastic.
All right. All right, we're gonna do that with all 10 of them. Next one.
After 5 of them, let me stir.
That water got black. Good. It's doing its job. We filled the 55-gallon drum up about, I don't know, say 3/4 of the way. Just because when we add the carpet in, we want to have that space there. So again, this isn't rocket science. You're boiling water, you're throwing dye in it. You threw some salt in there to help it do a chemical reaction. And then that's pretty much it. Then you just throw the carpet in there, let it sit for 7 days. We're gonna kick this fire out once it reaches 160 degrees. I might let it boil a little bit just so I know it's hot. And then we'll add the carpet in. We have a little thermostat to check the temp. We were at about 130 degrees before we dumped the dye in. The couple guys on the internet, they were using their hot water heater for running a hose to it. I feel like that's just like too complicated. The reason why we're doing this, in case people are like, why the hell would you spend all this time and money on dye? to dye a carpet for a car is insane. The reason being is because this carpet is like $900 from the dealer, and it's hard to get a right-hand drive one that's in good condition in America. So the easiest way to do this was just to get a $20 barrel, get about 20 bucks worth of coal, make a fire, pour in some dye, and call this one a day. We call this carpet pasta. What we did was we took 2 metal pieces of like rail, like square tubing, and we dug a hole, set the barrel on top of it, threw our coals in there, lit it on fire with a torch, and boom, threw the lid on it to help it boil faster. And then it started raining on us, so we threw this little tarp up. Now we're just chilling, waiting for it to heat up. So yeah, burn barrel, $20. All right, so just so you know, I'm not kidding on that. 20 bucks and it's gonna do its job. Then we'll kick all the dirt back in, done. Too simple. All right, I'll chat with you guys in a little bit.
All right, Anthony Supra here. We waited about 9 days because it was pouring down rain and I hadn't had time to come back down here to mess with this carpet. But today we're going to see our carpet disaster here and see how that worked out. We got like a layer of rust on the top, so I don't know if this metal bin was the smartest thing for this. And then, oh shit. That was our wheat. Alright. And now for the carpet. Oh, it's definitely black, that's for sure. Oh yeah, she's definitely black now. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take this out without the camera, but the dye seemed to work. I'll lay it out, pressure wash it, we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Alright, here it is in the sunlight. Nice and pitch black. I just gotta rinse it off now. But yeah, that came out looking awesome. I just gotta get all the dye to run out of it. That was it when it was sitting in the tub. But yeah, it looks real good. Much better than the gray. So, and then the underside. Yeah, I just threw it in the grass right now because I'm gonna hose it off and dry it out anyway. But that looks real good. And it sat for 9 days. This is the only spot that looks kind of like crap, but it looked pretty bad beforehand as well, so I'll take it. The floor mat covers that. All right, sweet.